Let's go.
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight, just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end, and why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go: that I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
Okay. Past seasons, a letter to the future, village in the mountains, Pate's dream, the season is going to end, dad, the museum boat, the morning I leave. Unviewed, concluded. Can't stop the change that is coming, this time on Earth. Yeah, I can smell breakfast good. Okay, so we have what I've taken down today.
Three, two, one. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
Old Bill. This bill is worth 10 poems. Interesting choice. Plus. Dad's portrait, sketch of Dad. You gonna take it off the wall? I went out for a climb, be back this evening. So I guess we have to assume Dad is dead. Hope you like him more than you would have liked to fish, Pate. That's the kid who, like, had the vision. Wandering Tale Festival. Folded by Pate. It's got quite a lot of things from that kid.
My bag and Dad's camera. Ready
Oh,
for
we
the
got like
great
an old
departure.
school Polaroid. Nice.
My bag and Dad's camera. Ready for the great departure.
Oh, okay. Absorb the moment, study the scene. Good morning, Mom. I don't know, it's
The
absorb
last
the
moment
moment.
in this little house. There used to be 3 of us here. My mom and Dad and me. Soon it will be just her. Her and all these memories. But in this moment, everything is the same as ever. Until I shift my weight. The floorboards creak. Mom hears it and turns to me.
You're up. What are you doing standing there? Time to get going. It's gonna be a beautiful morning.
Oh my god, this game is just so beautiful already. Also, wherever I live in like the future, I hope I have an actual
I'm making
fireplace.
progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind, your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you. Diseases of the mind, like the dream sickness.
Go to a pen.
It was Dr. Fumio's last invention. He realized that some psychedelic maladies were impossible to cure, so he made the pendant to prevent them in the first place.
Okay.
If you have a better idea how to protect your brain from being destroyed, let's hear it. That's what I thought. In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have 2 layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be painless, at least.
I can do it and I'll lose the memories instead. Yeah.
No, you must remember everything. That's your role. Okay, so
No arguments then.
this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember. You and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Your dad came home? We all rested together until it got dark. What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing.
Yo, that's weird.
The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all.
Our brains are quite weird like that.
I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them independent forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
Is it going to be in this room or is it in my room? Alright, we've already checked my room. What are dried flowers?
Ancient, perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost.
Just started. Keep that one in mind.
Childhood. Too sweet, too old. I always wanted to experience new things.
We're working on sense
Nothing.
of smell.
I used to see souls everywhere.
So far, I'm still thinking it's the dried. Anything over there? Nope, just those two. Oh. It's a candle?
Wax,
Ooh.
baby, waves. I was loved by people I have no memory of.
Candle definitely does hit that sense of smell. And that's too far to go. Let's check my room. Pictures, no. No, nothing here. Bell might be like sound, but not smell.
Glue, acid, dust, pulp. How I always wanted to meet these strangers.
Nope. What's on here again? Nope. Okay, we'll pick the... I'll go with the flower. That one felt like it was probably the best choice. It was just so soon. It's gotta represent me. And I don't really know. Remember again.
Nothing is ever lost.
I'm also like, what about that toy? It's like a toy that you slept with. That'd be pretty...
Tangled nest, sour play. This speaks to how my dad loved me.
Yeah, maybe this might be more sound. We'll try the dried flowers.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. Your dad used to bring these flowers home from his climbs. They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped after he would climb less, maybe even retire. But he always wanted to explore, and the only direction to go was up. Maybe the Elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the Fitz ravine. We never found his body. But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace? A trace as strong as the flowers would still have their scent. Darling, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one. Can we put the flowers back, please?
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
It shows too well. Alright. I would say next up would be the candle then.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. This kind of candle keeps someone alive for the time it takes to burn. Just a few hours when death is nearby. It can be enough for last rites, last words. This was Grandma's candle. She didn't want to use it. You spent a lot of time with her when you were a baby. I realized she wouldn't live long enough for you to remember her, or for her to see you grow up and discover what kind of person you'd be. So in a way, you don't know her, and she didn't know you. And yet, she loved you. I don't know where love goes, but it belongs to you anyway.
Okay.
Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Something with a texture. Not the bell. Insect.
Aggressive, delicate, mineral. I look closely.
I don't know. If I was going to touch on anything, this sounds like it'd be great.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, feel the beetle shell. When you were a little kid and I'd wash your pants, I'd check the pockets and find all kinds of little things you'd collected off the ground.
Yup.
Rocks, leaves, bits of string, and bugs. It happened less and less as you got older, but I remember the afternoon I found this beautiful blue beetle in your pocket. I thought, oh, this might be the last time.
Oh my god, that is
And
depressing.
this dead insect suddenly became so precious to me. What is it in our young eyes that imbue every small thing with meaning? Why do we lose this? I don't think you ever did.
Well, this game's only just started and I am so emotional.
I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
Something that looks nice. Can I grab a china? Still can't go that far. Something that looks nice. I don't think we can use the... Ooh, the origami might work.
Yellow avian gesture. I take care of fragile things.
So, what did you end up choosing? I remember your friend Pate made this little bird. You wanted to protect it, keep it like a pet. I thought it wouldn't last long. It's just a bit of folded paper. But you took good care of it, and years went by. You'd done it. It was still intact. That was when I started to understand what kind of person you are. You will chaperone these delicate things into the future. For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner. The memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right now. I want you to have it forever. Standing here, you're having a last taste of home. Now you're protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off. And never tamper with it.
I'll try not to.
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
Yeah, nice to see if there's anything else I missed. I don't think so. We still not come over here? We still can't? Dried flowers, candy, sauce. Oh man, don't tell me we could have gone over here this entire time. Oh, there was more stuff, damn it. This would have been great for texture. I already know. Who knows if the mob would have been able to give it up.
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too? Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
Oh my god. I don't know I'm gonna survive this game. This is already so just... Ugh.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you, for the future.
Oh, I get to make little... Hey, you. Please keep enough keepsakes to unlock an inspiration. Okay. I think that's it. I mean, would I want to add one for everything? It's like... I'll have to append it, maybe? This is so cute. Can I, like, move stuff around? Oh, shit. Wait, undo. I mean, it can go there, but I feel like that was too simple. Okay. Please keep enough keepsake to unlock. So, should I keep going? Nope. I'll go back. Oh, wait. Can any of these? This is for writing, probably. Stamping. What are these? Goodbye ritual quotes. Goodbye ritual directions. How are you doing this evening?
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad, while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
I can't. New stamps and conclusion unlocked. Am I gonna spend like a bunch of time designing stuff? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, I can add... How cool. I can add like quotes. Rituals take grief and take and give it shape and story. Future here, which you want to hear. Oh, so these can all go with them. Very nice. I think I'll do that because that's cool as hell. You know what? That'll work. I like that. That's enough. Stop hitting escape. Okay. You know, I could have actually just like... No, I can't actually. We could have put some of this here. That's fine. This is all the ritual, so... Practically none of this even... Can I put anything on this page? I can't even put anything on those pages. And I can't go to the next page. Okay, we're done then.
I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known.
You know, like, just yesterday, I was like, man, why am I doing 3D animation? No, recording's too short.
Public sleep music is a tradition of ours here. When the music ends, the village will begin to wake up.
Gotta record. I wonder if I definitely have like a limit.
We have plenty of fresh water here. I wonder if it's more scarce in the outside world.
Steep ass looking stairs.
Last night there was a goodbye party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio.
Wow! I like literally inputted a camera. That's so cool. We gotta walk around the plaza.
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Karo back in 776. They live on through our traditions.
Guess who's about to start freaking actually taking a Polaroid and making a damn journal? Oh. Oh, so I already got something that I was supposed to get. Nice. Statue. That is the... I don't know. I feel like this... Is this not the same thing? Maybe I gotta take it... Oh no, there's more like it. Got you.
There are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work.
There's the statue. And there's the organ and thing in the background.
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The
It's a
artist
dope
wore it
idea.
down to
This
give it a
is
feeling
so
of
cool.
ancientness and the authority that comes with it.
Do I need a closer picture? Yes. Oh. Wait, what? I'm so... I gotta stop hitting that. Not to be like a completionist or anything, but I'm like, if that's the image, why couldn't I put it in the book?
There's something eerie about an instrument that plays itself. But wind chimes aren't eerie. I think the self-playing instrument needs to imply the presence of a person who isn't there, like this one does, to be properly eerie.
Yeah, we have that one, which is fine, but... Why you no let me? That's fine. Wait, what were the other ones? I'll put one more down there. Yo, why does it look like a person sideways?
Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it.
Goodbye, Caro, fish in the sky.
Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird.
I feel like I have to actually do something to this thing. Oh, audio record.
This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air.
Oh, nice. We marked the day Dr. Fumio cured time misperception disorder.
The elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception.
There's gnats. Nice, we got everything.
Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
Ooh, I like that one. Not as much control on this one, but this one... Oh, so this one's just me. This is the ritual. This one I could just mess around with. And that was actually a mission type thing. Gotcha. Ooh. What do we got here? Oh, we need someone. Okay, let's go take some more pictures then. Unless you're gonna tell me I'm done. That's interesting, but not a part of my village.
Last night, my friends wrote down their hopes for my trip and tied them to the branches of this tree.
Yeah. It's on the other side of this place. just like leaving the village.
A wish fell off the tree. I'm not supposed to read them, but it might be good for you to have an example of one.
I hope she comes back and tell everyone it's safe to leave.
I can go against tradition a little for posterity. A village that was created as a place to heal. Is
Hasn't even
that where
done
my
yet.
instinct to try to help comes from? It's so strange to imagine I'll be shaped by places and people I haven't met yet. So strange to imagine that I might feel at home somewhere else.
Oh wait, there's still so much more. Good enough. This is so cool, dude. This is just so good. This is aesthetically pleasing.
Pate loves fish, even though nobody here has ever seen one.
That's interesting. Okay, well, I think that clears out. And there's probably some stuff to touch, but we can move on.
I go fishing here with my best friend Pate, even though there's nothing to catch. We both appreciate the silence.
Founded in 1710.
Caro Village was founded during the modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image.
Dr. Fumio has done quite a lot, but I don't know, I have a feeling it can come back later that, like, wasn't that great or something.
This flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them. The ruins in the distance were used to make us afraid of the outside world. Dangerous and impossible to reach, they said.
There was no way I was fitting everything on this page, on like those 2 pages.
A trip just as slow, reliable, and oddly satisfying as life itself in this little village.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
That was beautiful. Also, I'm just going to refer to them as a they, because I don't know what direction they might be going. The mother called them their son. Father just said their daughter. Somebody wrote on the note, I hope she returns. I don't know what they were, address themselves as or consider themselves, so they're just going to be a they for now until I get a more clear picture on that.
Pate fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
Take another moment if there's anything else I was supposed to pay attention to, but it looks like I am going to get a bike very early on. How cool. You're going to tell me this isn't the right time.
I hold a photograph of everyone I've ever known. I hold it tight.
Damn, I'm good. Nope, that was not at all what I wanted to do. Unless this is like a bike station, in which case we all hung out. I only got so much space, so we're just gonna get that bike and we're gonna dip. Anything on these walls? Nope. Alright, let's go. Yellow. Blue would match, but blue and yellow. Brazil. Also matches the color of my bike. Oh man, this is beautiful. Good lord. Hold on, can I? I'm just gonna be frickin' being a photographer all game. Oh, the path to Karo. Cool. Oh, stay on the path. Oh wait, I want this picture. Oh, that made me like get off. No, it went away. Ah, it's whatever. I already got it. Ooh, chill. No need to pedal, you can just cruise. You're going downhill. Nah, nothing important. We got decent technology because we got like railways. Also the camera recording, all that other good stuff. Like I'm walking tipsy on the edge of the earth. We're shipping from the island to island. We might as well. I mean, unless while I'm away.
I can see in these letters that the outside world has extremes, of beauty and tragedy, beyond anything I've known.
Like, I only got so much space, I assume. Should I be opening letters? Doctor or dear Estella? Or Astala? Yeah. I'll be surprised if this letter reaches you. The war has become like a deranged sleeper, thrashing in bed, eyes closed tight. I've noticed how the soldiers strip people of their clothes, first to smaller degradation, which permits everything that follows. I wish I had loved you more completely when the world allowed it.
They were right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible.
Why did it say locked? Please get this letter to Dr. Fumia. I am suffering from memory excessive, but cannot travel to the village for treatment. I was praying you could instruct me by mail how to care for myself of this disease. I am unable to forget. Now how important it is to gain open space in mind. Tell me what to do. Tell me how to forget. Please get this letter.
Before setting up in Cairo village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village.
Also don't need. Seems to be like a... Oh. Sure. Damn. Ooh. Almost ate shit. Even though we sketched
In the village, these cranes look like little creatures, grazing. I had no idea how huge they are.
Path of Kara inspiration, cool. I gotta get better with this. Sealand Transportations Industry. Some sort of
A crane to
corporation.
move materials around. The things that used to be possible.
This is Alex.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Was that an animal? It's a goat. Maybe not run up on me? Hello?
My first time petting an animal.
Yo, you
think
can
it
pet
went
the
pretty well.
goat. Can somebody add this to that list in games? Can you pet that dog? In this game, you can pet that goat. Can I pet multiple goats, though? That is the question.
That time it felt off. I guess I had beginner's luck before. Okay, now I got it back. I'm in control. I can easily pet certain four-legged animals.
Wish I could remember the first time I pet a dog. Oh. Where'd you go? That one I feel like has at least the most amount of space that I could see it.
We learned about old technology in school, but not much about animals. What are these strange goat-like creatures? Are they simply goats?
Yeah. Oh, where's my... Oh, it's over there. I was like, shit, where's my bike? And just like that, we're back. How am I gonna get wet? Ugh. Nope, can't go that way. Okay, gotta go all the way back. Okay, was I supposed to go all this way with my bike? Could I have gone over that with my bike earlier? I'm glad I also don't have stamina in this game. No? Well, so yeah, you can't go this way anyways. Yeah, so we were just supposed to take the bike that way. It's like I feel like I should be capturing more, but
I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time. I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end, or more importantly, how soon.
oh. Okay, so I definitely wasn't supposed to be capturing things. It'll automatically put me into the next thing.
On a
Cool.
cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time. Nobody could have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me.
Okay, am I just supposed to... Definitely not supposed to enter here. Okay, yeah, you're actually not supposed to enter there. Okay. And I gotta imagine the whole goal is to just get out of the rain. Maybe like take a break. Dude, I will kill you. No, maybe it doesn't actually matter. Okay. We will just stay the course and hope to get somewhere soon. Oh, what's this? What's this? Every line is dead. Every wire is cut. I hate this season. Ooh, we gotta capture that.
Someone was out here alone.
I didn't even do that. I wasn't even
I
done
feel
yet, but it's
nourished in
fine.
these sights by the unfamiliarity of it all. These means of connection, long in disuse, are certainly telling me something about the world. Will they be used again in the next season?
New stamps and conclusions unlocked. Yeah, we love to hear. We love to hear it. I want to make these smaller. Oh, and I can rotate. I didn't even realize. Wish I could make them smaller though. No. Man. Oops. You can scale it. I'm stupid. It's W. Duh. W S. Oh. No. 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 Sure. Damn it. Stay. What's the last one? Man. Is it just a tad bit? Maybe. How much is scaling this one? Let me do that. Oops. Damn. Cool. Next. Yeah. And this is the long journey. Before we only have 2 things and 2 quotes. We got a lot more stuff to have to find here. I assume it doesn't matter if I get wet or anything, so let's just keep exploring a bit more. Oh, let's not get crazy. I got stuck.
This structure dominates the landscape but wasn't made for it. It's for passing through, for moving elsewhere.
Nice. Let's get like somewhere over here. I want that. Nothing? And what about those? Could be because of the rain, but it actually didn't even let me take a picture just now. Who knows? Oops. Again. Keep it going, keep it going. Oh, wow. Gotta stop doing that. Oh. Hey. It's just graffiti.
They used the walls like I use my journal.
Very true.
One melody is like me out here alone. I can't really live like that. I have a feeling they use these music boxes to fall asleep.
Wasn't trying to be rude and like not listen to it, but I thought it would have a time limit. One voice, one tune, alone in the wilderness, can't last long. Two voices, a melody, a harmony is enough to survive a little while. Three voices, a community, a song, can last a whole season. We're absolutely picking
They
that up.
kept themselves company with music.
It's beautiful. Another music box, but probably being worked on.
Two voices is like me and my mom. We can survive, but eventually you need more. Three voices as complex as life is supposed to be. I could listen forever. Looks like they made it out of here. But what is this group?
Ting Valley, 45, exit sign.
In the empty places, I found companionship in the tapes I recorded before leaving home. The elder told me the story of her life. I listened back to it, ready to note down anything that seemed important.
Let's set the scene for the listener, whoever that might be. This is the elder speaking. We're sitting in the plaza, saying goodbye to a dear soul. We're here to see if there's anything useful in my mind that could help you on your trip. A century's worth of memories, dreams, fantasies, visions. Like a big, old, haunted library. When I die, this library will burn down. But which book should we check out first? I don't have all the answers, but I do feel the story of my life could help you understand what kind of world is out there. It's okay not to understand everything right away. The moment may pass before you've gotten a firm hold on it. But as long as you're there to witness it, to take it down in your journal, you and others to come will someday take the time to make sense of it all.
Where did you move into a new crib? Whoa, did you move into a new crib or just a different location? No, I didn't move. I'm just in my living room now. I went from being in an office to coming into just like a more open area. How did you become an elder?
First, I got old. That's an important step. Being an elder is all about how you react to strange events. The key is not to be surprised, but kind of frown, look serious, and say something like, "It begins. Never say, I don't know. Say, we dive into a pool of uncertainty.
Wow, so you just know to kind of BS things. Where were you born?
I was born on the ocean. My mother and father worked on a cruise ship, the short-lived but glorious watery republics, floating cities. Most won their independence by the time I was born. How can I describe them? They were a jewel of the golden season. Pleasure boats with a radical political program. How nice. The golden age was a time of flags, logos, mottos, mastheads. My mom taught me to read them. She was the ship's philosopher. My dad was a recycling engineer. Recycling on the ship was a matter of life and death. We had to get the most out of every object and watt of energy. My grandparents played with the past. They changed it like we change our wardrobe. So it was a different answer every time. But they often said we were exiles of some kind. Exiled royalty from a secret lineage. Blood that glows in the dark. Or we're exiled from the mouth of some great leviathan. When they were older, they just said, we're from here. We're from right now.
What's it like growing up?
I loved the way the ship would tilt and roll with the waves, especially as I fell asleep. It was so comforting. Picture me as a kid in bed, feeling the swaying of the ship. It was like being rocked to sleep as a baby. I loved exploring the ship too, wandering through the suites, the swimming pool, the game rooms, and oh, there were 2 dance halls. A large, elegant one and another one in the basement. A lot of my firsts were down there. My first dance, my first kiss, and so forth.
When did you leave the ship?
Our ship was taken over in the early days of the war. That was the end of the watery republics. I heard the dance hall in the basement became a weapons cache. Took me half my life to say goodbye to the world I knew in my youth. Imagine me and my parents and everyone I knew being escorted off the ship by a company of soldiers.
What's good, cuz?
And I'm thinking, I hope they don't make a mess of my room. I was embarrassed by the younger kids who were crying their eyes out, but they knew, I guess.
What do you think happened? Was that the end of a season? Yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, the start
How
of
did the
the war
keyboard turn
was a
out?
turn of the
Fantastic.
season.
No, it didn't. I didn't have stabilizers. The board came out really nice though. Ended up taking it to keyboard meetup like right afterwards.
And we had been warned the season was going to end. Oh, but we didn't understand the warning. You see, one night, along a coastline, we saw beautiful lights shimmering above the water. Later, we found out this was an ancient warning system. It hadn't been used in so long. We didn't know what it meant. We just thought, well, ain't that pretty? We tried to stick together and camped out on the coast of the prismatic grounds.
What's the prismatic grounds? What did your parents think? How did you feel? Let's see. What is the prismatic grounds? What did your parents think? Let's go with that.
A kingdom of art and science. They got rich during the golden season. Everything that made them beloved before the wealth came. Passionate, uncompromising, self-obsessed. Made them unbearable once they had power. Artists make terrible kings. Are you sure you want me to keep going? The story gets darker from here on.
Hell yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, so conditions in the camp were getting worse. My mom got lost in thought for long periods of time. She'd be completely still for hours, days even. We realized she caught, well, now we call it time misperception disorder. It's when you lose your ability to tell how much time is passing. A minute can feel like an hour. A day can pass in 10 seconds.
Did you catch it?
We don't know exactly. Our consciousness is delicate. There are minerals and sounds that can adjust it. Dr. Fumio's greatest fear was that someone would use this as a weapon. We heard about a traveling doctor who could cure these kinds of diseases. I decided to go find him. I found out his name was Dr. Fumio, and he traveled with his son Lucio. People talked about him like he was a god. I described my mom's condition to Dr. Fumio. He said there was no cure yet, but there was a village high in the mountains. He thought it was high enough he'd have a better chance at treatment. Lower places are more dangerous. Valleys are the worst. He invited me to join them in going to the village.
I assume to get like a really good conception of time, like the more, like the higher up you're in the village, you see this sunrise every morning. You kind of can get that time differentiation. But I feel like in like a valley where you're covered on all sides, there's just, you know, time could be a little bit weird. Or I guess time can seem weird if you don't have proper ways of keeping track of it.
But I wanted to go back and get my parents and bring them with me.
Village high in the mountain? What happened next?
I packed my things and got ready to leave the next morning.
Hey, you.
That night, my mom came to me in a dream. She was standing in a field of flowers. I'd grown since I last saw her. We were the same height. She pressed a finger hard into my palm. She taught me well. I knew the meaning of the gesture. I knew no matter what I did, I'd never see my parents again. In the morning, I told Dr. Fumio I would follow him to Karo village. The next few weeks were very physically tiring, hiking, climbing. And when we found the village, building, planting, cleaning, Fumio brought sick people from all over the world, and they got better. The treatments worked. Everyone was healing. So why couldn't I? One day, we got word the war was over. We never found out how it ended. It was like peace just swept over the earth in a split second. There was a party in the plaza to celebrate the end of the war, but I couldn't bring myself to go. Yes, it was over, but it had taken my home, my family. That night, as I was falling asleep, I felt the bed tilt and sway gently, as if it was being tossed on the waves of the ocean, as if I was back in my bedroom on the ship, as if I was back in my mother's arms, being rocked gently to sleep. I knew I was finally home, and nothing could hurt me.
I imagined coming upon a place as hidden and singular as my own village. Eventually, I found myself circling a valley, looking for a way in.
I gotta go back. Then I'm about to start streaming with you. Nice, dude. A long journey we didn't get to do. But we have plenty for this.
Time seems to pass differently around here. I feel so heavy and so light at the same time. I'm not really alone. I'm with myself. I'm with the earth.
Uh-oh. Small. Oh, look right there. Yes. Cool. A little bit more. Nice. This does not need to be that big. I'm going to murder you. This is freaking bug. Okay. Nah. Did I not have anything for this? Did not, so we replace it. Oh, appreciate it. I think that's good. We do have room. Maybe. Oh yeah, definitely. Perfect. All right, I'm cool with that. The Elder. Okay, so far we've gotten... Yeah, I've gotten all the pages so far, at least. Unviewed, concluded. I wonder how far it goes. Like, is it just this, or am I gonna get to turn another page? Yeah, it looks like I'll get to turn another one, because it goes at least like 2. Oops. Also, like, can I save? Because I haven't saved in a while. Probably not. It's whatever. Okay. Well, can't forget that. We're right here. We might as well.
This valley is asking people for a visit. I should oblige it.
Nice. What's the game? It looks interesting. It's called Seasons: A Letter to the Future. It's on Steam, PlayStation. Just dropped yesterday. Teeming Valley Dam, a gift from the Prasmatics Ground, the Electronics Peace Project of year 1515. This is like 200
Never
years.
used this kind of technology in my village. Nobody trusted it.
I'm gonna move you like right over there. Downloading it? Yeah, I would highly recommend. I've been waiting for it since it like was announced at the Game Awards. Very unique. And it's only like 20 bucks? Yeah, something like that. Oh, you know what I have been doing? Recording any sounds. I mean, yeah, I did on the last one. What am I talking about? Can't pick flowers. Yeah, would highly recommend. So far, a lot of fun. Very unique.
must be a car, but it looks weird. I haven't seen one like this in my books.
Oh.
Oh. The valley. One second.
Here stands the gate. Here stands the gateway to Ting Valley, home of the three mindful gods. As you enter, try to imagine the millions of pilgrims who passed under this gate before. They were born, they lived, and they died.
I'm not the first to do this. Just the first in a long time.
Is that a strotophob? What are they called? What is it?
It's a T-13?
I love old gear like that. It's getting more and more rare. I had a camera, but it broke. Not that interesting of a story, I guess. What are you doing here?
I'm here to observe and record the world. I'm here to experience the moment. Damn. Let's go with record the world.
The whole thing, huh? You're young. You got time. What kind of stuff are you recording?
Hopefully people and their culture.
Oh yeah, civilization they call it. The valley would be a good place to use those tools. Too bad it's closed down. Let me finish up here, huh?
Okay, back to what I was originally going to do. Please respect the residents of Tang Village. They are not actors or tourist guides or animals, but hardworking folk. Please collect all trash and debris from the concessionary stands before leaving. This garbage not only clutters the pristine valley, but is culturally offensive to the local people who do not eat mass-produced food or drinks.
I'll think about what kind of visitor I want to be.
As somebody who's
Hey.
never traveled, this is quite interesting.
This was like a second home for a while. That was fun earlier when you showed up.
I naturally have to check every time I get a notification of movement
And I was
downstairs.
carrying the cardboard man. You were like, who are these guys? I've been pretty bored here. You know, the valley's going to be flooded soon. That's why nobody can go in there. The dam is falling apart.
Ah,
Couple of days from now. Day 0, we call it. Greyhounders. We're a community organization. We do all kinds of fun stuff. Health clinics, mine sweeping, daycare, evacuations, weddings.
one of those things is not like the other.
We're new.
Quite a list of
We'll
services.
do anything to make the future better than the present. No big deal. We're trying to get new things going. But it's hard. The past really has a tight grip on people. Doesn't feel like a fair fight. So we're trying to, well, anyway. It's funny. I stood guard here for a week, and I've only seen greyhounds like myself, and valley people on their way out. But now I see you, and you're like a
Anomaly?
new element or something. I've never met anyone doing what you're doing. And we Greyhands gotta support new things. So... I'm not supposed to let anyone in. How can I? Jeez. I think you should go down into the valley and take a look. Gonna try something here? Dang it. I was trying to wink. Well, you get the idea. Go on and put that old gear to use. You can take my map of the valley too.
Oh, damn. How
I don't
nice.
need it anymore. I'll be down to pick everyone up around midnight. See you then.
I met a Greyhand. He let me into the valley.
What are the Greyhands doing? The Greyhand I met. The assembly point seems like a good place to start.
I think he wanted me to record what the Greyhands were up to. And he gave me a map.
Assembly point, dig site, open at sunset. Valley entrance. I assume that's where I'm at. Or maybe that red dot that says dig site.
The
I
assembly
don't know.
point seemed like a good place to start.
Okay, so on this one we got stuff to do.
I wonder what he expects me to discover in the valley.
Let's finish what we were doing over here. Pick up.
It seems like I'll have to wait for night to enter the shrine.
Where's my bike? Oh, it's all the way back there. I know damn well I didn't run all the way over there, so I'm not sure why my bike is all the way over here. Pause. Okay, so what are we looking for? Hands. The Greyhound I met, so probably gonna need to record him. The assembly point seems like a good place to start. He just told me that. That seems like a photo of hands, and I assume this has... okay. I'm looking for some giant hands. Or just some hands. Who knows? But the assembly point seems like a good place to start. Whoa. That switched up tones so fast. Pause. I feel like I just found my love for photography again through a video game. Like, I want to keep playing, but I'm also like, I have a Polaroid 2 feet away from me that I'm like, let's go capture my city. It's what, Wednesday night? I could be blackout in public. It's fine. Okay, did that map at all say like you are here? I don't want to like... okay, we're about to hit something. So I don't want to miss anything. Ting Valley. Oh, we're at the entrance. Let's go into the rest zone. Please go like right here. Remember, you made it here, but we made here. Oh. Damn, look at that absolute colonizer statement. You made it here, but we made here. Damn, that's good.
I am probably the last person that will ever be welcomed here by this sign.
I like that.
All above will remain. All below will wash away.
Have I captured anything yet? I definitely already have enough to do the thing. Oh, got something. Nice. That's it so far. Stop doing that! Gas. No entrance. Okay. Also, to live in this world where you just have unlimited Polaroid images. Fantastic. Behold the ceremony of random dead. Random deed. Random dead. A person is selected arbitrarily from the graveyard. A monk unearths memories of this person for all to enjoy. Every first Sunday of the month, sunrise at the Tang Valley Cemetery. What? That's interesting. You just
wondered about the lives beneath unkept graves.
That's some space magic. We just got here and this is already wild. What do you mean you just listen to the dead or like watch the dead? Chill, 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 chill. Memory flower. Excuse me, what is a memory flower? Memory flowers are unique to Tang Village. Their long history is intertwined with the religious practices of the villages. Stop and listen. You might be surprised by what the flowers have to say. Beautiful but dangerous. Remember this helpful mnemonic? Memory of flowers few, few. Memory flowers many, danger and plenty. Memory flowers few, few. Memory flowers many, danger aplenty. Basically, if there's too many flowers around, you're in a problem. If there's not too many flowers, you're good. I feel like we have the same similar setting, or like similar saying about like
I
a
wonder what the flowers have to say.
cotton. Is it like cottonmouth snakes? Red to black, you're okay, Jack. Red to yellow, you're a dead fellow. Something like that. Oh.
Snake's god of sleep. I've been gathering harpic, and I've been gathering courage. If my big prayer is wrong, if it goes against divine will, please spare the people of this valley. We're so desperate for peace.
A memory told over and over again.
I do not feel we should ever really take pictures of grave sites. One, you never know what you're going to capture, and two, I don't know, I just feel like it's a respect thing. Like, you could take pictures of graves that you know the person, but not of random people. Okay, I could stop leaving my bike everywhere. I guess I could just go with it. There's nothing else over here. Harmonic convergence. Oh, here we go. Kind of a bit more this way. What is that?
These metal animals are looking up, expectantly.
Do I have the map? So where am I? Dig site. I, for the life of me, couldn't tell myself where I'm at. But it seems I am still being affected by the sound. Okay, so yeah, that's the entrance. There's more flowers. Let's see this here for now. Hungry eyes and empty stomachs, local artist.
The people here are so weak.
I heard gunshots last night.
That was us. What is that?
Look at the pond, the water.
What is that powder?
Should we run or something?
Something frightening happened in this memory. But what was it?
Not at all trying to stick around and find out. That looks terrifying. Pause. Should probably record that. If when I go back it goes off. Yeah.
Will the last voice to cry out in the wilderness not even be human?
Whatever this sculpture is. That's a map. Wait, this is to tell me where I'm at. Oh, okay, so I'm like right there now. Okay. And in comparison to this, we're around the dig site. No. Are we around the valley point or assembly point? Yeah, I wouldn't say we're around the assembly point. Looks like it's right over there. Interested in joining the Greyhands? What would you like to do? How do you want to spend your infinitely precious time on this earth? We will create a position specific to you. Each Greyhand has their own department.
It sounds like they want to adapt their organization to the people in it, and not the other way around.
Guess I would need an application first. Wonder if there's anything like... No, there's no applications. Oh, I missed something. Attention residents, the problem, the solution, the dam is falling apart and no one alive knows how to fix it. We will take down the dam ourselves. We know when it'll collapse.
There's a number to call for questions regarding the dam.
There we go.
There must be a lot of people going to the city if they need to keep track of them with cards.
Gather around the Greyhand.
Imagine if the man I met is the only living Greyhand, and the rest are cardboard.
Well, here's another piece.
Want to end this season.
All these chips. Oh, I feel like I just found everything. Play side reel. We have no leader. Doing it right this time. We will never rage war. The weight of the past will fall off our shoulders, and we will see a world. We will see the world as it is for the first time. We will hold hands for the right amount of time, not too brief, not forever. We will build the next season. I like it.
They say they're going to build the next season. How?
That covers basically everything, no?
The Greyhands are the future in all its uncertainty, the good and the bad, the hope and fear of progress. The loneliness of this season will be left behind. A collective project is coming.
I felt the progress of, or I felt the hope of progress. I felt the fear of progress. Actually, how about... Very hands of the future. Beautiful. And we actually can probably knock out my last page as well. Like, I feel like I'm stacked on this one. Images, quotes, yeah. I feel like this one, I'm not even done yet. I still feel like I wanted to do a lot more. I'm gonna hold off. We still got plenty of exploring to do.
The gray hands seem to care what people think about them.
Radiant City. Low elevation is dangerous. Yep, we did say that
The
earlier.
elder also said low places are dangerous.
We're on the same
The
lane.
city is high up like my village. Maybe it is safer.
A blank canvas for your dreams, a community for the full human being. Not the worker, not the parent, not the child, the full human being. God, this sounds way too good to be true.
It's hard to imagine something new, a new way of living, but they're trying.
I guess.
There seems to be suspicion about the real condition of the dam and why it's being taken down.
Let's get this.
They should put the voice in the ringing sound. Then you wouldn't need to pick up.
And hear distant music. Distant music continues. Hello? Distant sound of somebody running towards the phone, knocking things over. They pick up the phone.
Thank God someone is still down there. I've been trying to get a hold of someone for hours. Ah, thank you. I forgot the Day Zero materials. You know, the visual literature, the warm bath of ideas? I left it at the dig site. It should be sitting on a barrel with a fruit sticker on it. Oh, wait! Hold on. I forgot to do the secret password. I don't even know who you are. Is it too late now, you think?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. What day is the day after tomorrow?
Damn. Day zero?
Phew. Okay. I did figure you'd be... Sorry, I didn't recognize your voice. Hard to keep track of all the new recruits. What else was I gonna say? There was vandalism on a few of the posters. Bad stuff. I put them in the trash. Keep an eye out for more. Anyways, thanks for answering. The Day Zero material is in the dig site, pretty sure. It should be sitting on a barrel that has a fruit sticker on it. You know, I guess I was going to say you could bring it to me, but the flood will destroy it anyway. So actually, I was worried for nothing. Everything is lost in a flood. God, we really know what we're doing. I'm excited for this all to be over.
So fuck it, it's gonna get destroyed and I have an excuse.
I'm excited for this all to begin. Bye-bye now.
If I'm not mistaken, we should be like next. Isn't the dig site like on the other side? It's probably over here. Oh, there's more four-legged creatures. It was like the assembly point, and then the dig site was on the other side of... If that's crossing the bridge, then yeah, it's on the other side of that. Ooh, more flowers.
Stay where you can hear me, okay?
Thank God they have electricity down here.
Did you hear from your friend in the Watery Republic? Which one is it?
The Topaz. We could get a ride with them on the coast.
Great. And we're really just gonna leave the car behind.
It's a junker anyway.
Beautiful.
I told you 786 would be our year. I sang you that whole song about it.
They sound so free and happy, just roaming around the world.
Is there no way to reach that area over there? No. And this will tell me if I'm next to the dig site. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Dig site. Yeah. The dig site's on the other side of the river. If it's not over there, then it's up here. It's a cow farm. Gotta have some cows. Nothing? I'll take a picture of it anyways. How'd you make your way up here?
Is that your name on your collar? Let's see. You are Madrigal.
Oh, should I record it mooing? Did I just fucking say meowing? Didn't get me anything, but it's still fun. Hopefully I don't step in shit. Baby cow.
And you are Mata.
It's like, who's been keeping up with these cows? But they're cows. They just kind of take care of themselves. Wow, nothing? Lime green? Alright, we out of here. I'm not necessarily... what does that lead to, though? Yeah, let's try it. Like, I don't necessarily want to learn every cow's name, but I am interested in where that path is going. Nice. Cow trophy, best moo. 750. Picture frame. Sure.
Cows from all over the world came here to compete in Cow stuff?
Cow stuff.
The golden season seems like such a different world.
Oh, I can't even go over there. Wow. Oh, wait. Haha! You almost had me. I definitely should have brought the bike. It's fine. Again, it's good that we just don't have endurance. Watch, it's just gonna like lead me to the main road or something. Yep. Pretty much just leads me to the main road. Because I mean there's the statue. I should probably just go get my bike. That's the main road. I'm surprised I didn't notice it. That goes somewhere else, and I'm not about to run all the way up there without my bike. Should be weary of a bunch of flowers, though. Apparently that could be dangerous. Not necessary. Wouldn't be a bad view. I can get way closer. That's enough about cows. I was like, I don't want to do any game breaking things. And I just clipped your textured off. We're like, alright, cow farm explored. Oh, I didn't even realize this. I don't think time passes. Oh. Pick up.
These people had to leave so much behind.
Wow, we got a big show today.
Huge show.
Breaking news. The Greyhands have died.
We're being reborn, baby.
Oh.
And we're taking suggestions for our new name.
Live on the air suggestions from the rank and file.
You don't even need to be a Greyhand to suggest a name.
True, true.
The number to call is 0019. That is 0019. First caller, hit us with a name.
Hi, yeah. I was thinking the bricklayers.
Okay. Bricklayers.
Laying some bricks.
I see
Well,
you
yeah,
going.
thanks for the suggestion.
We'll be taking them all afternoon, so keep them coming.
That number again is 0019. You're listening to Greyhand Radio. We are broadcasting live from Greyhand HQ.
And we're gonna take a little break.
If the Greyhands are changing their name, you'd know them as something else. The sound of this bell has a lot of character.
Like this game. This is just a game of like touch and explore everything. Leave no stone unturned. Just mess with everything. Harvest from cold cows. We call it ice cream. Everyone seems to like it.
I've never drank cow's milk, let alone some kind of frozen version.
You're missing out. My bike was down here, yeah. Alright, let's get a move on. Going to the dig site next. Yep, we are at the dig site. Do you or someone you know suffer from daytime visions? Please contact us. 111122. I don't know why I said 1111. Just 11.
I wish Pate could call this hotline to talk about his heavy dream.
So we're looking for a barrel with some instructions on it.
Looks like there's no one around anymore to enforce this.
Only because... Oh, I thought that notebook was selectable. Please do.
I found a dig site that is fenced off from view. What were they doing here? A gray hand said he left his materials behind. It should be somewhere around here.
Oh, it's just reacting to the door. I was like, what does it keep thinking?
They look relieved to have finished their work.
There's just one. Just one gnat.
Ah, this isn't the style of music I expected them to play.
Site safely. You are entering a quiet zone. Danger. Psychoactive mineral present. Handle with care. Do not speak or sing. Whistle near the mineral.
This is the kind of brain trouble my mom warned me about.
The apartments are now open.
The work at the dig site has something to do with Day Zero.
Looking for like a barrel. I don't know, it told me not to like whistle or anything in the other area, so I was like, why not just turn it off?
There's a big tree with a researcher's notebook inside it somewhere.
Well, day 0.
I wonder what's on this reel. What is day 0? Maybe I can find out more about it. I wonder what this channel is for. They must have already shipped out all the Harpic they need. Memories and emotions condensed into a mineral.
What's the last thing I'm missing? You're researching a purple material. You gotta make me work for it. Nothing over there. Oh, but I do see some stuff over here. Big prayer. Day 0, 50 kilometers in radius, 300 kg in amount. Big prayer.
They dug up all that Harpic in order to conduct some sort of prayer on day 0.
I've recreated the same setup as the prayer statues, right here in my workshop. I set up a singing bowl so I can verify the pattern that will form in the water. And some Harpic, of course. Each god seems to correspond to a resonating frequency. And when this vibration acts on the Harpic, we get the psychoactive response. Going to give it a try here.
This looks like when you put salt on an open speaker and it like forms into something.
I remember watching my dad make shadow puppets on the wall. Felt strange because I could see how it was done. I could see the trick of it, but it still felt kind of magical.
It worked. I do feel the more I do this, the more tired, and it feels like it takes me longer to return to the present. But now I have some control. I face the question of how this mineral affects the soil. I still have a lot of work to do. That's all for today.
A mineral that can affect the mind. The Grey Hands present one side to the public, and another is hidden behind metal fences. There is no one to oppose them. There is only my record of what they did here.
Basically looks like they told a bunch of people and they're like, ah, the dam is gonna break and you can't be around, otherwise it's dangerous. And in reality, they were just planning on selling some stuff. Would I really be going down here? I mean, I guess if I can go down here. And they were just planning on turning this place into an apartment complex. What is that?
The memories of the owner now turned into a beautiful mineral.
Oh, can I take a picture of that? I forgot to take pictures of their stuff. It's not like it matters. I feel like as soon as I come out of here, there's gonna be like the dude like, what are you doing? Oh, we haven't done a lot of pages. Okay, so we have the entrance. Where do we want to start here? I'm just gonna throw like pages galore on this first page. A little bit lower.
The elder warned me about valleys.
My lips are
She
like
said
so
they were
chapped.
dangerous. I feel a dulcet tension in the air. I enter to see the moment between seasons.
Serene pollen. Don't feel like I got enough done about this one though.
A green space. I feel memory in the air like pollen. It reminds me of a poem my dad was never able to finish. The first line was, "If you want to awaken the dead, just whisper."
I feel like while I'm still getting enough material, it's not enough. I want like way more. Oops. Let's rotate again too.
The process of taking people out of the valley was also a kind of ritual, a way of bridging one life to another. They know the world they're leaving. The next one hasn't been created yet.
Random chair. Yeah. Okay, I think that catches me up. Cow farm. Nope, still got cow farm.
We got a big show today.
Huge show.
Breaking news. The Greyhands.
Compared to my village, they lived in the open here. They lived on the land itself. I hope in the future, at least some people are still living like that.
Damn, I got so much audio.
Stay where you can hear me, okay?
Thank God they have electricity down here.
Did you hear from your friend in the Watery Republic?
There we go. Do I have anything else? Like maybe... Oh, we do. We have cute ones. Some hay. This cow looks fucking weird, so we're just gonna throw it down there. Yeah, let's just throw it down there. And then some hay up at the top. Stop doing that, please. I kind of want to get rid of that. That cow's terrifying. We'll do this one. Bam! Damn, I'm good. Okay. That was the dig site that we just did, but is there anything extra we want to add? Ooh, crystals. Hell yeah. Rotate these bad boys. Hell yeah. What else we got? Some quotes. Nice. Big side. Hold on the previous page. This like go off too far or something? I was weird. There was like a part right there. See, we didn't get enough stuff. It's like we got enough to unlock it,
What we
but
do
not to
to the
finish it.
land eventually makes its way into our blood and our brains. This can define a season.
We got 2 quotes left. Good enough. Oh, is this what we're working on? Wait. What is day 0? Did we not? Oh, I have to go back. Unless, wait, no, am I still in here? I'm still currently in here. Okay. What is day 0? So radio, channel 632 FM, and then that histogram. We gotta go back across. No. Was the radio over there? We gotta go back across for the other thing, but the radio was back on the other side. Do not need to run, because I feel like I will fall. Kind of already messed with this, did I not?
I'm not sure I can go through that again.
That is fine, that is fine. Let's take some more pictures.
It's a bit upsetting to see graves treated like this. Could this be what they need for day 0?
Damn, I really almost walked out of here with nothing. Gotta pay more attention. I was just looking for stuff to grab. Okay, so where was that? Over here. I don't want to take a picture of this too. Okay, and then we're looking for station like 63. Change channel. Tune in to 63.2. Record.
The necessity of day zero is not just psychological, it's ecological. Because there is a compounding effect to these minerals and their psychological effect. And we see this in Tiang Valley. There is a memory and a memory of a memory and a memory of a memory of a memory. This echo effect, this recursive nature is the problem. As this cycles through the ecosystem, it creates points of pressure where things bleed, and soil and human minds are contaminated. Some will say, what's a few daytime visions? But it is an increasing risk, an increasing danger. Left alone, the haunted quality of this season will only get worse. The necessity of day zero is also to... This particular action will neutralize this phenomenon at its source. This is not an endless cycle. We are putting an end to this psychoactive material, and we are opening up space for something new.
How do they plan to remove the haunted quality of this season?
Okay.
The necessity of day zero is not just psychological, it's
I wonder if I could play the reel that I found. Okay, so we gotta find a video recorder. Which I felt like... that is... Nope. So we're looking for somewhere where you can play a video. Gotta be missing somewhere important. Maybe it's not supposed to be done in here. Violators will be prosecuted.
There are a lot of these signs.
Who gonna stop me?
They must really want to keep people out of this area.
Who gonna check me? Oh.
I'm sure these critters will escape the valley before the flood.
We're at West Foraging Path now. Oops. There's got to be something I'm missing. But it could just be that I'm supposed to do this later. But I want to go make one more pass through. Come on in, nothing to the right. Video camera. Remind you, where am I at? Yeah, these are all dig sites. We're done with dig site. Trying to figure out what is day 0. Okay, we got everything from the first one. What is day 0? I wonder if I could play that reel that I found. Not like I need any more, but why not? Well, knew it? Knew that I was streaming or what? I don't know, I don't think I said anything. Get that, Ish? I think you would really like this game. Check this out. So I guess we're just progressing through like a story that's being told, but a part of this game that is storytelling is literally building this little bit. Yeah, because you were replying to the notifications. I'm sorry. I'm really like, I'm really into this and I'm trying to figure out whatever this next part is. But so far, as I've been exploring this world, it's called Seasons. This season is going to end apparently, and so the main character, I'm exploring and I'm going out into the world and basically just capturing the world. And as I'm going about it, every time I get to a new area, I get these pages, and I'm supposed to be basically just exploring, taking pictures with a Polaroid with like infinite, film, and finding stuff. Yes, this is the game that I was talking about yesterday. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I've just been making these pages. Like, I designed all of these. You just get a whole bunch of stuff and you just get to go through the page and be like, you know what? I want to like add this bridge somewhere. I do kind of. I didn't know I had this. I don't know. We'll do it right there for now. And you're just designing these pages. Each of these I've technically designed, and you just take pictures and you have this audio and visual. You can get you can take pictures, you can record sound, and then you can find things. Slick making you a scrapbook. It's so good. And I was just thinking like, man, I want to travel this year. Guess who needs to go find himself a little notebook? Guess who's taking his Polaroid everywhere? Because I'm doing this. I'm just going to do this with my travels now. It's so good. My character can draw, so like if you find a good spot to sit in, they'll just like draw. I'm referring to them as a they. Their father refers to them as like their daughter, but their mother said their son, and then somebody else early said she. So we're just gonna assume they're they. It has not been like guaranteed. You're gonna hold me to that? Absolutely. You're gonna be a part of that journal. But yeah, this is, and I've done like so much. I've only been playing for like 3 hours. The game starts out with like you leaving home and making a ritual, and then you're leaving your village, so you take some last sounds and pictures, and then this is actually just talking about the doctor because there's a disease of time in this game. Only 3 hours. I feel I'm gonna keep going. I'm like not even. I'm trying to figure out this last part. I might quit after this last part because this is a little bit. This is getting me, and I don't know if I'm supposed to progress or not. But this is like a doctor. You have this issue that everybody in the world deals with, where it's just like time blindness in a sense. Like you just kind of lose the ability to keep track of time. So the village that we come from as a doctor who I guess is good at solving this. This is their dad. It's like a letter that they find. This is like the first time we leave the village and you're like exploring for the first time. This deer over here, I don't know if you can see it. It's like kind of towards the right end. There's a little deer. That's like the first four-legged animal this character has ever touched. He just goes up to it and you can pet this. You can pet this goat. I'm sorry, I said deer, but goat. Apparently they thought these are creatures, just to find out it's just technology that's been left around that, doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's so good. It's been so much fun. And I just have a Polaroid. I've just been going around taking all of these photos. I'm like, I almost want to stop playing and go actually into the real world and just take my Polaroid and go start shooting. So wait, let me see the gameplay. So the gameplay is just me exploring. So like right now I'm on this page where where was it? I'm on this page. You have certain pages where you have to fill out everything. And it like gives you these little like, 4 or 5 little fill in the blank things. And I'm trying to find this last one, which is I wonder if I could play the reel I found. And what that is earlier in the game, earlier in the game I found, or not earlier in the game, but earlier in just around here, I guess I found an audio or a little video thing. So I'm trying to figure out where I can play it. But I'm just this character who just goes and explores. Is me. The Black Day. Got my cute satchel bag. My recording device. And then when I want to, I can take pictures. And got my little camera. I already took a picture of this, so I'm not going to do it again too. Stop hitting escape. Definitely a they them, right? We're seeing kind of like at the part that I'm at right now is like a little bit corruption. So we found this. You can't even waste film. You just have infinite film. I just happen to already take a picture of that. I'll take a picture of something else in a second. But we found this place and they're called the Grey Hands. And they're kind of like corrupt in a way. I guess they told the village, hey, the dam is gonna break. We don't have the technology to fix it. So rather than try to, we're just gonna evacuate everybody and destroy it. But turns out behind the scenes, there's like a certain material down here that they're trying to destroy. After they destroy it, they're planning on building like apartment complexes or something like that. They're trying to say that there's not, or like, there's something about this season that's kind of haunted and they're gonna destroy whatever that is. I don't even know what that means if I'm being honest. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out where can I play. And I don't think it's here. I think I'm supposed to continue exploring, but I don't know. I gotta just make sure. It's like my 3rd time coming around here. I found this thing already. Don't need it. Nothing over here. Nope, that's not all I want to do. So it's like, I feel like, is this supposed to be modern times? No. So like they keep on mentioning years. Their village was founded in like 720. Like that is the actual time that they give, is like 720. There's these people in one of these who are talking about, oh, it's this one. Let's see if I can play it. Oh, you're not gonna play? Oh.
Stay where you can hear me, okay?
Thank God they have electricity down here.
Did you hear from your friend in the Watery Republic?
Actually, I don't need to hear the whole thing, but we found like a cow farm. And this was like a contest in 750. They have radios, but the stations are like 0019 or 1122. So it's not modern, but I mean, it's not really like, it has modern aspects because this is like a dig site. They have tools and everything like that you would see, but it's not super modern. And so they have these things called seasons too, which are basically the world ending, and I guess are like in some people's worlds ending. But when you look at things like that, like that's definitely a bridge that wouldn't have been able to be created without like a lot of good technology. But we're way past the time that it was ever usable, and it's destroyed. So it's like the world kind of keeps ending and like new civilizations kind of come about. Oh, I don't know what you missed, but modern times, yes and no. I really don't know. I left off saying that bridge clearly could not have been made, you know, even like a couple thousand years ago. I mean, I guess certain civilizations would have been able to, but where we are, while that looks like that should be like really good, it's completely worn down, hasn't been used in forever, that type of thing. So yeah, the time frame, I'm not 100% sure. I think the world just kind of keeps ending and restarting. Also, we're journaling because we want to preserve where we are, like preserve our time, so that whoever finds our journal will then be able to like know what it was like. And it kind of does jump to the future occasionally, and we see like a doctor or somebody reading their journal. And I got this cute bike, and I just kind of get to ride around. I wonder if there's maybe backwards even. I didn't even consider that. But yeah, we can like take pictures.
This looks like a little furnace on wheels to burn stuff and move around.
Nice. That was actually something I hadn't had. When you like take a picture of something good, they talk. They'll, like when you take a picture of something that's kind of useful, they'll be like, they'll give a little dialogue to it. Oh, if I go all the way back, maybe? If I go all the way back to the last place, there was this like thing that did play, so maybe I have to do that. Before we got to this cow farm, we ended up finding some gray hands like merch basically, or like a whole setup. And they did have a film thing, so maybe it wants me to go back there. This sort of area over here. Pause. Yes. I'm smart. Should be shown within 24 hours of exposure.
We begin in our mother's arms. We open our eyes but she's not there. We breathe in. Where is she? She is everywhere. And we breathe out. Good morning. Welcome. Congratulations. You have just stepped into a new season. You may feel as if you're seeing the world for the first time. You may have noticed that colors are more vibrant. You may have noticed that food tastes better. What you are feeling right now is how it feels to be liberated from the past. There once was a season that was beautiful, but everyone you met, their eyes were clouded, and their necks were turned backwards. They were weighed down by loss, haunted by the nightmares of another era. Now you may feel as if a great weight has been lifted. In certain cases, you may feel an unexpendable well of energy rising up inside you, because you know there is so much to do, that the world is ours, and it can be anything we want. With your help, we're going to do it right this time. You won't be alone. There will always be a hand and a voice beside you. There will always be a song to sing.
Tear down the ruin in your mind, the wound you kept inside, can you let it go? Share now the season in your eyes, the people that you'll find will forget what's yours and mine in the world to come. Tear down the ruin in your mind, the wound you've kept inside, can you let it go? Share now the season in your eyes, the people that you'll find will forget what's yours and mine in the world to come.
What if, on the other side of all our fears, is a better world? Or a worse one? What if it depends on what we do right now? Day 0 will be the day between one season and the next. It will be the moment everything changes. They believe this will create a better season, that it will heal us.
But who decides what exactly about the season needs healing? I don't think that'll fit. It will not. That's fine. We'll leave that one. Ooh, I do want something like that. Cool. And we finished that one now. West Forest Path. This was... Oh, okay. So this is when I was moving forward. I hadn't finished this one yet. I'm trying to make sure I finish like every page as I go. Oh my god, there was so much more. Like, and there's only so much space you have on a page too. It's kind of depressing because it's like, Oh man, let me add so much more. I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I could be better at this, but I have a very, what would you call it? Like even mind, maybe? Like it's hard for me to imagine things not just like being in place, like boxes in a sense. I feel like every one of my pages kind of, like, I don't think I did that, so that's why it's like that, because I wouldn't have put a page just like over another page. But like this one's mine. I guess I did a little bit of curvature and here. Like overall, everything needs to kind of sit stacked, if not. Oh my, this is only 3 hours. Like, oh my god, I've done so much. But okay, I think on that note, I will call it a night. Before we progress, since that last one took me a minute. Can I move this? No, I can't move that. Yeah, we will call it a night. They don't let you layer up? No, they do. So like if I put something over on top of something, like on this one, it's like this photo was first, then this photo, then these stamps. But if I were to take like this photo, it'll now go on top of everything. Symmetry, that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, they'll let you put stuff on top of other things, but I try to make sure like nothing really overlaps too much. All words can be read quite well, and then when you like take a picture, or when you take certain things, it automatically gives you quotes to go with it. So in this case, like I'm not putting these quotes because I'm just like super, you know, with it or whatever. It's like this goes with that one, so I kind of put it near it. This goes with that one, so I put it near it. It's your journal? Yeah, it is. I don't know, you journal, this is literally your thing. You have a whole Instagram dedicated to this type of stuff. So I don't know. You could be looking at this like, look at this basic ass, non-creative ass journal. Thank you. It took all freaking night. One net. Bugged me all damn night. Certain pages, like this page I didn't make. This page I did make. I guess this page, you know, I got a little bit, you know, oh yeah, overlapping. There was a few pages where I just took so much that I was like, I just want more on the page. Even if it doesn't necessarily look good, or like, I wish you could change the color of the writing. If I could like make it colorful, that might help me a little bit more. Because I'm just like, screw it, we're writing over this picture. These ones we stacked. This is beautiful. This game is beautiful. And I've been waiting so long, and it above expectations, because I didn't even know what to expect going into the game. I just knew it was like a story-based game to where we were going to explore an open world in a sense, or actually not a very open, I guess, yeah, it's still considered an open world, and like a story would be told, but and I layer like crazy. See, but there's a science behind layering. It's gotta all make sense and still fit. Or I guess it could just be wild. You're right, it's your journal, do whatever the fuck you want. The mouse kind of disappears every once in a while, it's a little weird. For sure, more outlets of creativity. Like this little added feature is so good because it, I don't know, and I've never played anything. Oh yeah, I guess you've played plenty of things like that, but it's a lot of fun to add that little aspect of go and search and find things. There we go. That'll be my first blockage. Yeah, I think I will call it a night on this one.